So there's going to be a series of videos here around Inkscape drawing and shape manipulation, and this is going to be the first one. This first one is going to be all about drawing correctly because this is a huge issue and it's probably the most problematic, causes the most problematic issue for new designers. So go ahead and let me minimize this. Uh, Open up Inkscape, and then in Inkscape, just open up a new document. Mine's loading in the background here. Let me pull this over. Um, so I have this blank canvas now, and let's go over here. Let me show you how to draw what we call a Bezier curve or a shape. And it's really important. I can't stress enough, doing this correctly is going to save you a lot of problems later on. The reason being is it's very subtle the way this needs to be done. And if you don't do it correctly, you're going to get errors in Blender, and then you have to come back in here and find things that are really kind of obscure and hidden that you might have done incorrectly. So let me explain this. So first of all, to draw a shape, let's go over here into our toolbar and come down to this tool. It looks like a pen tip called Draw Bezier Curves and Straight Lines, and highlight that. And then up here in the toolbar on the top, make sure that you are creating a B-spline path. And then over here, you'll see you got this little pen tip. Now, if I start left clicking in a rough circle, you can see that a curved line connects these together. The key thing here and what causes the problems are when you close this, and we talk about closing a shape correctly. When you hover back over the initial node, you can see that it turns red. We have to click and let go without our mouse coming out of that red area. So I click and I let go, and I have a properly made shape. Where people run into the problems and where it starts to throw problems later on is when you create a shape. Let me do this again. And you click and drag, you click and you accidentally pull out and you let go, you actually create a sharp corner here. This is an Inkscape issue. It's well known. We don't have a fix for it, but it's hard to tell here, but you have a sharp corner. Now let me do this in a more extreme way so you can tell. So let me create this another shape. And if I click drag out here, now you can see it much easier. This sharp corner. It's going to give you a headache later on. And if you've done this 5 times, 6 times out of 200 shapes that you've drawn, coming back and spotting these in a sea of shapes inside of Inkscape is going to be an absolute nightmare. So just get in the habit of splining these correctly, going around, and at the end, click and let go.